Hey, Joseph, I mean, my pleasure. We'll see if some of my chess playing friends come back from yesterday. All right, need to be careful here. I'm not sure what to do about the old king side. Yeah, people always ask what's my rating. I don't play tournaments, so I only played a couple in my lifetime. So officially, it would be quite low. Hey, thanks, Cockatoo. I'm happy I could help you a little bit. Yeah, I missed a chance there. I should have just taken on d4, and then I think I would have been way better. But I think I'm still okay here. Which rook? I don't see any sacks for my opponent. Hey Alex, how you doing? Okay, so this just wins a piece now. Okay, and all the squares are covered, so this should just be lights out here without too much trouble. Let's play here and here, get the queen activated, and there's not much there. Hey Sabitra, thank you so much. I'm glad I could again help you a little bit as well. All right. I was a little worried about that game for a second, but turned out okay. Turned out all right. Okay, this seems okay because we can't get queen b3, which is usually an issue in these lines. At least something that always annoys me. Let's see, so trying to force this move. Okay, play it if you want. Okay, so just trying to develop. Okay, so there's e4, just like we said. Oh, okay, I thought maybe e5 was coming, but hey Alex, you're most welcome. All right, so hitting there, I could chop on d3. Is that good or bad, is the question. Let's even play here. Block this diagonal, open this up, and maybe my lead in development will count for something. So just trying to play annoying moves here. The fact that my opponent's king is still in the middle. I probably should have even chopped on g2. That looked okay. So I still have that move. So I think I'm going to do that. There's no bishop f3 because I can just take because the knight's pinned. Oh, okay. Or I could have taken immediately. So this all, oh, okay. I want to play here and play checkmate, but can't play that because of this. But let's just sidestep and then, and now we're threatening mate in 1. And there it is. Okay. Yeah, again, my official tournament rating's pretty low. I only played a couple tournaments in my life. Hey, Jan. Is it Jan or Jan? I assume Jan would be my guess based on the spelling there. Or just your name. I could be mistaken. Yeah, I've read about, what is it, Elden Ring? I don't play many video games these days. I used to when I was younger. It's been a long time. So chess is my game now. Okay, so that game was okay. Do I just take? This is another one of those where I like, what do I do? That move seems strange to me. So maybe that's my simple little plan, and I can always play here as well to keep this pawn protected. So I gotta be careful, right, this diagonal. I could still play here and here anyway. Or let's just protect it, and then same idea. Because that's gonna be with a tempo if I play here, hitting the queen. Okay, so this pawn's loose. We'll do something about that in a second. I guess the knight will even protect it. I don't know much opening theory, Alex. I just sort of improvise as I go. I mean, I've seen them all at some point. Yeah, Vinsanity. I don't know if it's a chess career, more just goofing off, and it's nice to chat with people. What are my comments regarding global warming? I think we're all royally fucked is what I think. That's my personal opinion. At least that's what the science seems to say. I am not an expert, so make up your own mind. But yeah, things don't look encouraging, do they? Yeah, okay, yeah, bishop c3 would have worked, yeah, after bishop e3. You are correct. I think, though, then no, I think that was actually a very good move. You're absolutely 100 correct. Good spot there, KS. This is what I get, too, for paying attention to comments. But yeah, that was a nice little find. Yeah, so kudos to that. Okay, so this just looks like, unless I'm missing something. Okay, f7 is still... Okay, so I think my opponent is just in tilt mode now. Okay, so I'm not going to play this. Okay, a good game. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time when people do that stuff. I think I was pretty confident where that was going. Teaching other sciences. No, math is about it for me there, Rockham. I think that's... Everything else is above my pay grade. Any soccer teams? No, I do not keep up with soccer. My town recently got a minor league soccer team, which is kind of interesting, but I haven't had a chance to check them out. I would like to go watch a game, actually. The team that played in the women's, for the World Championships, they played here a few months back too, but I didn't get a chance to see them. Hey, Hassan. Well, come hang out and watch, and we'll talk about some chess. Maybe I can teach you a thing or two. It's a colossally wonderful way to waste time. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, nice spot there with that bishop c3. I'm kind of thinking about that move now. That was would have been a good one. What is this? I feel like my person just refuses to develop. I guess I'll just take this. You can have the b pawn. So here or here, or even here. See, I don't think I want to play here because then maybe just knight here. Let's go here. Yeah, that's again, yeah, a very good tactical IKS, and especially in Blitz, that's a whole lot of it. Being able to find those tactics quickly. So I don't know if I want to take, or at some point I should probably just start finishing my development here. Let's hit here. Maybe that wasn't good because now castling is going to be a problem. Okay, so either the knight will go back or at least I'll break up his pawn structure. And if the knight goes back, that's fine. I can develop with tempo. Okay. Or maybe I'll just even play just bishop d6 just to keep an eye on this f4 square. And then the bishop's also protected. It looks like a happy place to be. What is linear algebra exactly? I don't know, that's a good question. Maybe somebody out there's got a good definition of what exactly linear algebra is. Okay, I'm being way too slow here. Let's speed this up. Okay, now I am going to play here because the c3 square is weakened. I'm up a piece, right? Yeah, okay. Let me count. I can count. Okay, I don't want to play here because then I walk in. Well, I guess it's not really a pin because my queen's protected. So let's just do that. That way we'll get rid of some more stuff. So when you're ahead, right, just trade down. So now a small little threat. So another problem. So this is not going anywhere. So I said he was on tilt mode. I didn't have to quit. Just my person was being a sore loser. That my opponent was giving away. My opponent knew that they were lost, so they started playing like intentionally bad moves just to basically. You do it just to start wasting your opponent's time. You just make them take every one of your pieces, and then you make them eventually checkmate you or win. And the person clearly knew that they were lost, and they were just being, it's in real life they would have smashed, knocked all the pieces off the board, but you can't do that in online. So that's just sort of the way to be a troll and waste your opponent's time. So it wasn't a case where I had to resign. I could have just kept playing and won the game, but um, I it's unrated chess, so it doesn't really matter. So do I want to take here? And then he takes here. That seems okay. Let's see, bishop b5. Let's do that, because then if here, that forces king takes, because otherwise I get the rook, and now his king's got to step out. And then we'll just come back here, and I'll say, what's your king doing? So I assume either knight f6 or queen f6. Okay, that. I guess they were worried about this move, but they always had something to block it with. So we got stuff like this. Okay, so we'll just keep this B pawn protected. I'm sure my opponent would like to castle here, but unfortunately that's illegal. Okay. So it's just a pawn that I'm up. I have to see if I can turn that into something more. So let's boot that queen from getting anywhere good. Now I've got a little threat here. Okay, I mean, so my opponent is playing competently from after losing that pawn. So again, my opponent's problem is that this king is just stuck in the middle. So if here, I'll just go here to keep this pawn protected. I feel like this piece is almost trapped. So this is an issue. Okay. Oh, okay. There, my opponent blundered. Moving too fast. Now it's definitely lights out. Okay, there we go. I think that's a very good explanation of linear algebra. That's a nice way of putting it. Very succinct. Yeah. Let's see. Taking here doesn't ever seem to be quite right. Letting this check. Okay, I feel like my opponent has a good position here. I do like that move, though. I want to trade off that bishop, but I don't see a good way to do it. So I'm going to try to redeploy here. Whoops. Bishop here, target the square, put a knight there. And then I'll just have to be careful about what's going on over here on the queen side. Ooh, that'd be a tricky move. Let's try something else. This is interesting. I feel like my opponent's doing well. So the question is, do I go there immediately or waste a few tempi? Let's just go immediately. So there's no rook here because the bishop's covering. Do you know about the chess website? Yeah, I know who. I mean, I don't know the person personally, but yeah, I've seen it. It's been a long time. I used to periodically watch him stream. He seems like a really, I forget his name now. I used to know it. It's been years since I've really sort of paid any attention to him. But yeah, he seems like a really nice dude. He's definitely a strong player. Good, I mean, definitely a good blitz player. I don't know what his overall rating is, but yeah, definitely respect to him. He seems like again, a nice chap. Very mellow guy. Should be doing some actual legitimate work here, but maybe this sort of counts. Okay, so let's see. So white really never got anything going over on the queen side. I may even try to get a little break for my rook here. I feel like my king side is safe enough. So if he pushes, I'll just block it up. Okay. Okay, so now all the action is on the king side. Okay, so I am up on the clock. I thought about playing there just to pin. Okay, so obviously that's not an option now. This is my problem, though. I don't see any good pawn breaks for me. So let's just, I don't know, let's just make some moves. I could do something like this. Okay, so this is a problem. Let's go back home. Feels too dangerous. Could always play here. That weakens this square, but I don't see a good way for my opponent to get a piece there just now. Yeah. This feels all very tied up. Again, my opponent's down to 20 seconds. Oh, wow. What is this? So I don't want to take here because this comes. But now this rook is going to swing over here. Maybe come here and here. This pawn is solid because of this anchor. Oh, see, we were talking about people being sore losers. This is another way to be a sore loser. You just abandon the game instead of resigning. You just leave. But that's okay. That's how it goes. What's your favorite math subject to teach? I've only taught a handful. I mean, the highest level stuff I taught was calculus, so probably calculus. That was the most. I always liked Taylor series. That was probably my favorite topic in calculus. So in Calc 2, always like that. I never taught Calc 3. I never taught linear algebra. So I also like probability. I got to teach some probability a few times. I had one class too that was sort of I got to. It was on. I was honestly more of like a. You wouldn't call it remedial, but it was like a class for people that didn't really need like many math credits for college, and I got to pick my own topics. So we did a bunch of probability. I taught them about finance. We did. It was the year. It was long. It was a long time ago. It was the year Barack Obama first got elected. So we did stuff on voting theory. So that was kind of cool. I got to talk about a lot of topics that I normally don't get to teach. So yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I don't know why I'm not taking the spawn because it looks very free. Oh, okay. I'll just play there. I want to go here and here, but if I go there immediately, the opponent can just take, which is not good. Let's just gain a little more space over here. Okay, so now I can take that. Or can I? Takes, obviously takes. That's going to come somewhere. But if I take, takes. Well, if I take, takes. Okay, let me see. If I take here, takes, then I take here, takes. Okay, that will work actually. Except this is also hanging now, so maybe it doesn't work. So maybe just a simple. And then I've got this isolated pawn that I don't really want. Which square do I go to? That's the question. That's actually the question. Let's go here. I was worried about if I went here. I guess that move's not possible. I don't know why I was scared of that. Okay, now I will take this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, I am playing so badly. I could have just taken. Oy. Oy vey. All right. There we go. My opponent had seen enough. Where's everybody at in the world? I'm in Texas. I'll start. I'm in Texas. Cowboys and cows. What you dying for? Let's see. Libya. Oh, wow. That's cool. What's the world like in Libya right now? Are things okay in Libya? Mississippi. You're not geographically too far away. Did you know how long in advance you were going to study mathematics? No, it was sort of a kind of an accident, to be honest. I definitely had no intentions of going into mathematics. I figured I would go into probably a hard science because I figured I could get a job, and I was always okay at math, but I just kept taking math classes because I couldn't decide. I thought about computer science or maybe some sort of engineering. I thought about history. I thought about philosophy. I thought about anthropology. I kind of thought about everything, to be honest, and couldn't really decide on what I wanted to do. I was never sure. Algeria. I figured a lot of people, it's funny when I stream a little bit earlier in the USA because it's before noon where I'm at. I always get people in Europe, lots of people in India. Okay, Mohammed, I'm sorry. I hope things are okay for you there, man. It's had to have been crazy. Alex, you are in India? That's cool too. What part of India? I've never been to India either. Oh, computer science at Ole Miss. Nice. You'll be making the Benjamins one day when you're out. That's a good one to be in. Oh, the Netherlands. You're Magnus Carlsen. Oh, he's Norwegian. Excuse me. It's close. We were in Europe back in 2011 for a few months, and I wanted to go to somewhere in Scandinavia, the Netherlands or Norway, but we didn't. We never quite made it there, unfortunately. Northern India. I've got an Indian cookbook that I always use. I make a lot of Indian food. And I know it's like Italy or China or USA. There's all these sort of different, um, you know, the food obviously varies depending on the region you're in. My friend, Mr. Mahanta, you keep spamming on me. Yeah, I guess Anisha's, he's Dutch. Freaky deaky Dutch. Isn't that what Austin Powers said? Stop it. Sorry, my cat is scratching my chair. All right, I'm going way too slow here, so let's expedite the process. I need to speed up. So we got a little, okay, that's a free piece. Okay, 24 seconds. Is it enough? That's the question. I think it should be. We'll see if it's enough time. Should be enough. What's up, Pussy Puss? Yeah, that's almost checkmate. That's checkmate. Okay, there we go. I don't know what IGI2 is. Yeah, biryani. I don't know how you say it. Biryani. Yeah, I've had it. I don't eat much rice these days, unfortunately. But yeah, what's my favorite Indian stuff? I've got a couple Indian cookbooks that I use now. I really like to cook. I kind of like it all. Do you play on other platforms? No, I've got a permanent lifetime diamond membership on chess.com. I was kind of gifted one of those. I play on Chess 24. I like Chess 24. That one I have not tried. Was it Dokla? Dokla? I don't know how you pronounce it. No, I've never heard of that one. I was on Reddit earlier today and I was reading, and there was a question that said like, you know, what's something from your country or whatever that everyone should try, and I always bookmark those pages because I like, I was looking up at all these recipes from different parts of the world. It's Is my opponent going to move? Can I play with you? I don't have an official account. If you have an account on Blitz Chess and can create like a casual game and send me a link, then I will play with you. Okay, I'm just going to resign. My opponent is not moving. Gulab Jamun. That's also a new one for me. There's a really nice Nepalese Himalayan restaurant right around the corner from me. That's probably my favorite food. It's my new favorite restaurant for sure. It's so good. I think it's because they put so much ghee in it. And it can't be good for you, but it's so delicious. I try not to eat it too often though. It sounds good because most of it's vegetarian. I would prefer 3-0, please. And I don't even know. I don't think you can post links, but on Lichess, like after the lichess.org/, there's like the letters that sort of link to your game. Send me the slash part at the end, because that will be stuff that I can actually that way I'll be able to find the game, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think this does anything, does it? Does this do anything? Blah, blah, blah. No, that just drops stuff. Okay, I'm not super thrilled with my position here. What do tacos taste like? It depends on the kind of tacos you make. But yeah, I live in like a great place for tacos. Tex-Mex food. It's fabulous around here. It's one of my favorite foods in general. Vilas, I'm doing well. How are you doing? We're just hanging out and chit-chatting about food and chess and countries, and yeah, I'm having a good time. I hope your day is going good as well. Got a few minutes to waste on some chess. Okay. I'm slowly getting strangled here on the king side. This game is not going too well. Not going too well. Okay. I have no good breaks that I see. Okay. Oof, I wanted to play here, but I think I just get trapped after I go there. There's nowhere else for my queen to go. This is looking rough, my friends. But we'll see. Hope springs eternal. Let's try to exchange some stuff. That would make me feel a little better. So this is a problem. Okay. Slowly untangling here. So I want to play here and here, or potentially here. So maybe here's a good idea. But I think this endgame is just better for me now. Almost. So trying to play here. Oh, this is getting tricky. Oh, I think I just win now. Oh, I should have taken with the rook, but it doesn't matter. Yaha. All right. See, they did it again. They just run away. Do I like Switzerland? I've never been to Switzerland. I would like to go. It looks beautiful. That's about my opinion of Switzerland. My rating on chess.com, I don't remember. I played a few Blitz games. I think my bullet rating was around 2,500, if I remember. My 1 minute rating, but that was like 6 years ago. What's your favorite country? I don't think I have a favorite country. Stop it! We go to Japan quite often. I really like Japan. I always have a good time there. I've had fun everywhere I go. Do I use mathematics in chess? No, definitely not. Although I think there's some overlap in the skill settings. You sent the link. Okay, let me see. Okay, I don't see anything posted unless you sent it a little. I'm scrolling up. I don't see anything about a link. Oh, well, Alex, it's just online chess, so it's not like it's like FIDE or anything. But it's not the worst in the world. Rule of the square to use? Nope. I don't even know what the rule of the square is off the top of my head. And let me show you real quick too if you want to send a link. So I do not play football/soccer. So, and again, make sure it's unrated because otherwise I can't play you. Okay, so I think I got a little lucky that game. But what do they say? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. So, okay. I always play this opening, and it's supposed to be so solid, but I never feel like I play it correctly. Chinese chess? No, I had a guy in grad school who was going to teach me, and we never learned. I did play shogi a fair amount. I will continue trying to be awesome. Thank you. Oh, I'm just dropping a pawn. I did play shogi quite a bit online at one point and got pretty decent at it fairly quickly. And I've played Go briefly. I've got a buddy who talked about playing, but we've also never played. So, yeah, do you want to see my hairy arm? And then you'll be like, oh, that's Patrick. Maybe I can put it up close. So, yeah, I really like shogi. It's fun. Like I said, we mentioned we go to Japan. It's kind of interesting because they'll have TV shows on the weekend. They'll have like a half hour, an hour of Go, and they'll talk about games, or they'll talk about shogi. I have started playing the Caro a little bit as black. It's probably one of the more solid openings defenses that I play. I usually play kind of junk openings. Although I'm playing here the Slav, which is super solid. I don't think, again, I'm playing it correctly, but it's definitely a solid opening. Happy to help you, AA. My pleasure. Okay, this feels pretty good for me here. Do I play knight f4 immediately? I mean, that forces basically rook g1. Let's play it. I'm going to play it at some point anyway. I don't see any problems just yet on my king side. So now we've got, it's just a pawn. I don't even know if I want it, but maybe here and here is even better. So this probably makes the most sense, actually. Yeah. So maybe just here, and now I have to be careful. Okay, we'll see if I can get the cheapo in. No cheapos, my opponent says. Okay, let's go back. Then I can defend here if I need to and get this other rook doing something. Oh, this might even just run into this move. Let's just play there. Because now things are protected at least enough times. Still starting to feel a little, I don't know. My opponent's finding some counterplay. All right, my opponent's thinking. Well, again, how many times? We should do some statistics here and keep track about how many times people just abandon instead of resigning. What is the Bong cloud? I think, is that like e4 and king e2? Is that it? I think that's the Bong cloud, isn't it? Let me see if I missed something. I'm sure I did. I mean, I missed something in every game. Okay, so yeah, I was looking at h5 here. I was also looking at g5. Okay, and that's where my opponent gave up. So, okay. My preferred opening, I don't know. I like still don't know how to pronounce it. Colle system, C-O-L-L-E. I like to play f4, the bird. I'm going to play that in a game next time I get white. Okay, it says that your challenge has been canceled from the link you sent. So I'm not sure what happened. See, it says challenge canceled. So if you want to send a new one, I'll try again here in a second. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, so let's try f4. Again, oh, that's a rare response, f5. All right. I do not want to trade queens here. Not with that king stuck in the middle like it is. Let's see. I don't want to leave my poor bishop out there in the cold. Okay, so obviously this is preparing g5. Do I care about g5? Still trying to trade. Is it worth trading? All right. So maybe this king's going to be an asset here, you know, in the game. Yeah, h4 you can still play. I don't know. I was certainly considering h4. I don't know if it does anything. I think I'm going to just queenside castle here. So looking at this. Okay, so now I just win. Now I just win. Oh, my battery's almost dead. To take with the pawn or take with the knight? Or the bishop, rather. Let's take with the bishop. Because now I'm going to try to get in here. Yeah, h4 might have worked. Okay, this just looks really, really bad for my opponent. Here and here. Not sure what you do about this. Let's play here. See, there it is again. My opponent, once again, they just abandon. They can't take the pressure. They've had too much of the bird. I have not been watching Anish. I usually keep up with tournaments. I did briefly turn it on and saw that he played b3 against Andreakin. And I think I read what he had a winning advantage, but or at least a couple chances, and wasn't able to convert. So yeah, I've been sort of busy with work. Again, stuff I should be doing now, but here I am playing chess. Yeah, I like Anish. I always like his interviews. He's got a very kind of sarcastic humor, which I think is funny. I like his wit. Clearly a very intelligent person. I feel like if I castle, I'm going to get checkmated, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, this is another one of those positions I'm not real happy about. I'm definitely not happy about this. This does not look good at all. I feel like I'm just losing here. Oh, wow. This I did not expect. This now gives me hope. Yeah, he's funny on Twitter. Although I don't do much tweeting or keep up with Twitter too much, but all right, I just want to trade queens. All right, I'm just going to keep developing here. Okay, so now I do get to trade queens. And now I'll get rid of my backward pawn. Now this looks just like winning for me. Let's trade some more if you want to. We'll see if this person just runs away too. Keep an eye on the green dot. Or maybe they'll just sit here. All right, I think my opponent's just going to let their clock run out now. Very classy. All right, I think I'm going to resign this one too. If we get down to 120. Yeah, I don't know why my opponent castled. He could have played like queen e3. All right. We'll count that as yet another win. All right. So this is kind of more classic f4 stuff that you see. Yeah, shoot me the URL and then we'll play. If people, I'm happy to play viewers. You'll just have to send me a link for a casual game on Blitz Chess because I don't have a formal account where you can find me easily. But yeah, I'm more than happy to play people. You've never played a sore loot? I get so many on here. Maybe I do just have unfortunate, matches. I get so many. It happens like all the time. Okay, so I'm definitely way better in this position. The question is how much better. So the queen side's blocked up. The center very well may get blocked up. And then it's just going to be about pushing pawns and getting rooks activated, I think. Yeah, okay, so I anticipated this. Now the question is, do I want to take? I think I'm going to block it up. And I think then it's just going to be my choice as to when to do stuff. I can even put pressure here. I'll have things going on here. I can even double up the rooks. So I feel like my game kind of plays itself here. The c4 break I don't see ever being a real issue. So my opponent's playing for it. But again, I can't say that I'm worried about it at the moment. Yeah, I know it's easy to set up a Blitz Chess account. I don't know. I guess I'm just lazy. I like just playing anonymously. I also like, too, just not knowing who you're playing and if they're any good or not. Okay, let's see. Do I take here? I'm going to wait, because that's not possible. No, I can make one on my own. Thank you, though. You'd all know my password then. Okay, so I can always win this pawn, which I think I'm just going to do. I'll just have a pawn. And again, my opponent is just so low on the clock. I can kind of do anything I want, just shuffle around. All right, that looks winning anyway. Puzzle stream, maybe. Let's see, did you send a link, my friend? I still don't see a link. FIDE rating? No, I do not have a FIDE rating. I'm waiting on you to send me a link. I thought you were sending one. Oh, okay. I don't see it anywhere in the chat. Where did you send it? You said, hey, copy this URL, we can play, but then you never sent a URL. Or if you did, it didn't get posted. I can't send it. I don't have an account. I can't create a game. You have to be registered to do it. So again, this is my issue when it comes to playing viewers. I'm going to play actually one more, so we may have to postpone it because then I should eat some lunch and do some work and try to make some money to keep a roof over my head. All right, last one. So I think there's a way just to create a casual game, and then you just use the last, like the last few letters. You can see them highlighted there. You just post those last few letters, and then so you can't send like full web addresses or whatever in YouTube. It won't let you because otherwise people post links to porn crap and everything else and just spam YouTube with all the bots just spam YouTube. So you have to just send me though again those last few letters because otherwise it won't it won't work. Is the problem. I mean, try to type in like any sort of web address and it just won't go through. So if you're sending the whole Lee Chess thing, it won't work. You just have to, again, send the part after the leechess.org backslash or forward slash whatever, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Pranav, that's probably why you're seeing this live, because I know this chess stream certainly doesn't get, when you make a video, it certainly doesn't go to all your subscribers. So probably YouTube said, oh, the person was watching Patrick earlier. Maybe wants to watch some more. Yes, that should work. So let me play this game, and then I will play one more since you've been trying for so long now. So I'll see if I can get that one to work. So, okay, I said this was going to be the last. This will be the second to last. And I'm sure I'll be on tomorrow. I've been doing more of this lately. And let's see, what's coming here? G5? I don't think I'm really worried about G5. Oh, I'm worried about G5 now. Okay. So I was just going to play this. Maybe that doesn't make sense either. Oh, wow. That I don't believe in. That move I don't believe in. Okay, so little tactics here. But, oh, I should have just played here. I don't know why I didn't do that. That's okay. This still looks good for me. But yeah, just H4 seemed easier. All right, let's play here. Now we got this and this. All right, let's see if we can get this to work. All right, you ready, my friend? Good luck. Let's see. Okay, looks like it's waiting on you to move. I'm not sure what's happening. There we go. Yeah, I think you missed an opportunity there. Yeah, I think you had something better than I always fall into that little trap too, but I think he was just being nice to me. I should have taken on c4 earlier, then I would just be up a pawn. That's okay. I've been playing chess for a while. I learned when I was young, but I kind of started taking it a little more seriously in high school. But unfortunately, the town I grew up in, there was literally no one played chess. I was quite literally the only person that played chess. So I never had people to play with. So it was just playing against the computer. Okay, let's see. What looks good here? I think a lot of stuff looks okay. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Good game. Here, you want to play one more? That was a good game. I got white. You can have black. That seems fair. If not, that'll probably be my last one. Yeah, you played. I mean, so let me show you. Well, you definitely missed a tactic. You could have played f5 and f4, trapping my bishop earlier on. Alrighty. I think I've got something playable. Hey Alex, thanks for coming by. I hope to see you around sooner than later. So let's talk more about Indian food soon. Yeah, I think this D pawn is going to be falling here. I don't see a good way to protect it. So I guess I can just take it immediately. Let's do this first. Just gain a few Timpy. Okay, do I want that or not is the question. I think I do. I think I have to take it. But yeah, this looks quite nice. Oh wow. All right, I will take that. Yeah, this looks like big trouble. I do believe. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you like the videos. All right. Thanks for the games, my friend. Yeah, the first one you had some chances. I think that one, yeah. Just sort of a positional squeeze there at the end. I think once you lost that D pawn, it was hard. Uh, so, yeah, they were fun games. But, alrighty, well, I think I've not wasted, got to hang out with you all for an hour and 40 minutes, longer than I thought I would be on here. So, yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for playing as well. It was fun. And if I see you again around, I might be on the same time tomorrow, or maybe a little bit later in the day. But yeah, happy to play anybody that wants to play. That's what I'm on here for. So just goofing off and having fun. So, all right, everybody, I hope you have a good day and stay happy, stay healthy. I think it's evening for most of you all. Eat something good for me. Eat some of that good Indian food. I think my Indian friend is, I think one of them left. So eat some good food for me. And yeah, I don't know. Have a good rest of your day. Sorry, Mr. Kumar, I have been on here too long. I'm gonna do some. I gotta do something that pays the bills. So y'all have a good day, and I will see you sooner or later. All right, everybody. Take care.